This is a very short demo for Audi on ProgrammExpress, the web-based portfolio program and project reporting solution, specifically showing our new version 15.1 with the new home screen and the ability to apply color palettes and logos. So this is a login screen showing the logo and palette for Audi specifically. We're going to log on as administrator. Taking us into our new home screen and the administrator view showing example data, programs, projects and portfolios, showing all the projects for the administrator, showing all the modules, now icon looking modules where we can access data from this screen, but showing the modules via this update tab, showing that we have commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks and logs. Also, we can see from here that we can very quickly run reports, either reports that we've set up for ourselves within our own user ID or shared reports set up by the central projects team or program office. This is quite a busy view because the administrator needs to see all the modules, all the projects, all the data, and also other administrator type settings and tabs. The idea of version 15.1 on the home screen is that the experience for project managers or users who may need to make simple updates is that they can have their own home screen with filtered projects and filtered modules. So the example here would be logging on as a user, same home screen, same database, but a different view. The view of read access for this user, which will show them what they can have access to read but not update, and showing write access to the projects that they can specifically update. And you can see a lot simpler in terms of what they need to action. So in this case, this project manager needs to update these three projects and these three modules: commentary, plan, risks. So if we click on the project, we click on the box, we can make our narrative updates. We can either get back to the home screen or we can go to our updates and then move to plan. We can update our plan. And we'll go back to the home screen and we'll go back to risks and we can update our risks. And once we've done that, we now have all the reports on the home screen. So we can have a look at the reports that are available that we've set up as the user or that have been set up for us as shared reports. In this case, I'll run a one-page summary PPT, PowerPoint compliant, showing the report in terms of the data changes that have been specifically made on this project, the RAG, the timeline, financial information, and then the narrative comments that have made in terms of overall achieve last period, focus for next period, issues, risks in this case. So very simple interface for the user to make their updates. And the whole idea of ProgrammExpress is simple updates, powerful outputs. So if I go back in and log on as the administrator, again, same home screen, same database, all projects, all modules, and the administrator may want to have a look at projects that have offending data, and it is easier to do this by filtering out the data that's green, having a look at reds and ambers, filtering out the ambers if we so wish, and there we can see now where projects have specifically offending data. So if we use an example of project 1C, we'll see that that red status belongs to costs. We can drill down and we can see in terms of data that the forecast is 800k against a planned of 600, overspend by 200 and therefore a red status. Same applies to other projects that have offending data within other modules. As the administrator, the whole advantage of ProgrammExpress is that we can run consolidated and aggregated reports very simply. Even simpler now that the version 15.1 home screen has the reports on this screen. So at the portfolio level, I may want to run a reg status summary, Excel style report, summarizing the health and status of the portfolio. So you'll see programs and projects, the columns that we've configured in this case, in terms of the planned start and end date, the rags that we so wish to generate, and the narrative comments also. Moving on, we could run quite simply a Gantt chart report, the plan for all the projects within all the programs, using Gantt chart style and using our red, amber, green theme in terms of offending tasks within projects. We could also change that view to be a milestone summary view. So that's now a timeline, as we will soon see. So here we will see all the key milestones, again using the red, amber, green theme, but more in a timeline row rather than a Gantt chart style. So very quick view of the health and status of everything. And one more example would be a resource usage report. So we can see here the resources, what the resources are working on, number of days in a period, in this case monthly, and where we have specific offending data or overusage of resource. Just one example of a resource report. So that's there's a lot of functionality within ProgrammExpress that we haven't shown. Just wanted to give you a flavour of the new version, how we've now got the immediate brand identity, which can be changed and configured through the setup screen if that isn't the colour palette of your choice. And it can be configured and set up very simply, the whole system, as well as the colour palettes and logos. So that was just a short 5-minute view, and thank you very much for listening.